All right, excited to share with you today. So, how many of you, this is the first time you've heard me speak, or you've heard me speak before? Jeff, you're like, what did he just ask? See, I pick on those who don't participate. I can see, all right? So excited to share with you. I'm going to be sharing a topic today, and let me just be real open. This talk may not be for everyone in the room. The talk today is, what does it take to go IMD? How many of you are serious about going IMD? All right, and it is pretty awesome, the kind of recognition that we get, the lifestyle that we live. But let me just tell you, if you saw me growing up or you saw me when I got started in network marketing, none of you would have picked me as the guy that was going to be successful in anything. I was the kid in high school that finished in the half of the class that made the top half possible, if that makes sense. Not exactly the, sharpest knife in the shed, if you know what I mean. Sorry, tool in the door. I was the troublemaker growing up. I was the kid who, was like always in trouble with the teacher, always in, in school suspension kind of thing. And so anyway, not voted most likely to succeed for sure. Barely got out of high school. After high school, went into the U.S. Marine Corps. Any Marines in the house? Okay. And interesting, you see in the hands there, this will be interesting. Ladies, how many of you dated a Marine before? See, there's always a lot more hands. I don't know why that is. But let me just apologize on behalf of the Marine Corps. When I got out of the boot camp in the Marine Corps, boot camp does this really weird thing. They give you a level of confidence that you really don't deserve to have. And so I ended up going into college, and I decided I was going to be pre-med, even though I barely got out of high school. So first semester in college, I failed chemistry, D in biology, realized I wasn't cut out for medicine. Went over to the economics school, had to take calculus, failed it miserably. And when I say miserably, I mean not even close, like not even 50%. Took the same class a second time, still didn't pass it, realized I wasn't cut out for, economics either. So I became an entrepreneur essentially because I didn't qualify for anything else. And here's what happened. I decided to go all in on, network marketing, quit my job. I was just going to go all in. And here's what happened. It was interesting. I had so much success in my first 2 years. I was able to move into this really amazing place. It's called a Honda Civic. Have you heard of this? See, for two months of my life, I lived out of my Honda Civic. And how many of you have been homeless before? 3 of you, great. So if you've been homeless, you develop a bit of a bathing problem. So I would actually bathe in gas station bathrooms. If I had more time, I'd tell you about the time I showered naked in a church parking lot. Interesting stuff that went on. And, people kind of do things for 2 reasons, the desire for pleasure or avoidance of pain. Or for me, I would say inspiration or desperation. And because of a whole lot of desperation, I was serious about going out and having success. And here's what happened. I started reading books. And I started listening to audio programs from other successful people. And I learned this concept called modeling. And modeling basically just says, if you want to have huge success in your life, find someone who's had the kind of success that you want, figure out how they did it, do the same thing, and you can get the same result. That make sense? And so I started looking for mentorship. I ended up finding Wayne Nugent. And when I found Wayne, I was at a point in my life where I was ready. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I decided to just model him. And so I'm going to give you the first thing it takes to go IMD, and that's to decide. And see, if you look at the root word of decide, you get side. So genocide, pesticide, suicide means to kill off. So to kill off any other option than going IMD. See, for some of you, it's still an option. It's an option for you to go on IMD. And if it's an option for you, let me promise you, you ain't gonna hit it. That's right. So you gotta decide to make it. And here's where I was. When I met Wayne, I was living in what I would call kind of the land of the common man. And see, in the land of the common man, life is easy. It's comfortable. That's where most people live, in this land of the common man. And getting into network marketing, I'd look across and I'd see this land of victory. I'd see other leaders, like the leaders up here in the first couple rows, and they're living in the land of victory, and that's where I wanted to be. And so for a period of time, I'd cross over the bridge, this bridge that connected over, and I'd try. But what happens when you're over here in the land of victory, you get hit. So you get hit with fear. You get hit with rejection. You get hit with failure, and it hurts. And so I'd go back and I'd cross back over this bridge, back to the land of the common man where it was safe and easy. But I'd, sit here for a while and I'd look over and I'd say, man, I'll go to one more training. Let me just go to one more training. So I'd cross back over the bridge. I'd get my will up and I'd get over here and I'd go show the business to 10 people and 10 people would tell me no. And it hurt. So I'd walk back over, back to the land of the common man.